matter what style of upholstered furniture you create, Lectra can help you optimize and shorten production time at every stage. From 3D design and prototyping to automated nesting and cutting solutions, Lectra can help you give your customers what they want when they want it. So don't just make it with Lectra.
Hi, I'm Bill McLaughlin, Editor-in-Chief of Furniture Today. Welcome to this week's edition of Frontline Friday. For those of you who were at the American Home Furnishings Hall of Fame dinner, which was the largest ever, more than tripling in size, you might have gotten a little preview of Jordan's latest entertainment feature, which was teased at the event by Elliot Tadelman. Well, earlier this week on Furniture Today, we announced it is a huge rope course that is going to have slides and rope obstacles and all kinds of things for kids to play at, going well beyond what Jordan's normally does in their very exciting stores. Now we're going to go around the table and we'll give you an idea of what else is going on in the industry. Tom, what's going on in the world of case goods?
Well, Bill, a lot of my live coverage at Market had to do with, on the case goods side, both the high-end segment of the industry as well as the licensing aspect. And in our national issue coming out Monday, I sort of recap those with some updated information. But what I didn't talk about in that story, but I think is just as important, is a lot of the exciting things that were happening at showrooms, such as Broyhill, which introduced its first and main collection, a significant launch that addresses the millennial consumer with a lot of urban industrial type of looks and a scale story as well. Sister company Thomasville with Elements and Origins, done in partnership with designer Jenna Hall, was really impressive in its scope, its design. It covered both English, French, and Swedish design influences, some great fabrics on beds. Uttermost was another interesting story that was sort of under the radar, but they had a soft launch of 140 pieces in their Revelations line. A lot of mixed media elements in that group, metals, reclaimed woods tied together. So I think there was a lot of excitement. But I think for this to really work at retail, the salespeople, both on the floor selling this product, are going to have to communicate this story to consumers to help generate some of that excitement.
Well, Bill, this week I'm going to have a report on the logistics side. During High Point Market, I sat down with Josh Brown and Reed Collin from American West Trucking, and Andrew DeHart and Anthony Brooks from Brooks DeHart. And they had we're talking to them about a new partnership they had to sort of extend both companies' reach without having to add drivers, having to add facilities. And they had just come from a meeting of the Specialty Carriers Association board. And one of the big topics there was the number of drivers, or the low number of drivers, actually. And these types of partnerships might be a way for some of these companies to get around that. I'm going to be following up in our November 16th issue with a look at how the truck driver shortage is affecting the carriers that are specializing in the furniture industry.
Well, this market was significant for the fact that a couple of rug manufacturers chose it to introduce their sister brands. You know, we broke these stories within the past couple of months at Norrison's new Nico Home brand and Surya's sister brand Artistic Weavers, which are both aimed at the furniture store segments, would be making their introductions at Market. And officials from both companies said the response went really, really well, that buyers really liked what they saw, and a couple, 3 or 4 top 100 retailers indicated that they wanted to do business with them. Additionally, I followed up on one of the stories that you wrote at Market about Ashley getting into accessories, with their 480 square foot accessories tent. That piqued my interest to see if they had rugs as part of the mix. And as it turned out, that's actually an important piece of what they do. They are taking the example of how the bedding specialists are challenging furniture stores for dominance in the mattress channel as sort of a cautionary tale that, hey, stores that really aren't paying attention to accessories stand to lose some ground here. So they've got rugs, they've got top of bed, they've got pillows, they've got throws, accessories, and wall art, and they're really approaching it in a big way. Carrie Lebensberger, the president of sales and marketing, said for every sofa that they roll out, they've got 2 rugs that go with it. So it's a significant commitment on their part.
I'm Bill McLaughlin with Furniture Today. We'll see you next week.